Hello, welcome back to my channel, the Liverpool FC TV. I hope I find you all good, whichever part of the world you live in, and you're relaxing now after a few weeks when the end of the season came about. And I'd like to shout out to my new subscribers. Welcome aboard. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. Please hit that like button and please post a comment. Following on from my video last week on Bill Shankly that was requested, I was also requested to do one on this video, which is Bob Paisley. And if you haven't watched my Bill Shankly video, well, please do so. Please look it up. It's very interesting. But one thing about when Bill Shankly was rebuilding Liverpool in the early 60s, unfortunately, my family moved away from Merseyside, so it made it virtually impossible that I couldn't go to Anfield and watch them live. However, I had to rely on the radio on a Saturday afternoon to get updates and a final score, and of course there was always the newspapers with match reports. When Bob Paisley took over in 1974, when Bill said he was retiring, the TV companies then started to take a big interest in football. And the BBC and the ITV ran programmes. The BBC did Match of the Day, where they did highlights of league and cup games, and ITV did On the Ball, very similar. Also on a Saturday afternoon, both channels, BBC and ITV, ran sports programmes. The BBC ran a thing called Grandstand, which used to do pre-match previews of games coming up and highlights of games in the past and players and interviews. And then from 3 o'clock onwards you get updates of what was happening, and towards the end of about 20 to 5 they go on the teleprinter, and as the results came in it typed them out straight away, so you bang up to date. And ITV did the same thing. So following Liverpool, because I wasn't on Merseyside, became a lot easier. I could see them in highlights. The only time we saw a live game was FA Cup finals. And in 1977, Liverpool were matched against Manchester United. And I remember sitting down with a mate of mine who was a fanatical Manchester United supporter to watch the game. And really, we got beat. The best team won on the day. Certain players didn't perform, and it's strange because there's always been a strong story about the old Wembley Stadium having hoodoos. Doesn't matter how good you are and what reputation you've got, you can go to Wembley and be a flop. And on that day, there was quite a few flops. However, football is a funny game, and 4 days later, Liverpool were in Rome for the European Cup final against Borussia Mönchengladbach, who were red hot favourites. There were big names in Europe them days. And lo and behold, Liverpool stepped it up. Virtually the same side, played outstandingly well, including Kevin Keegan. He had a fantastic match, which ironically was his last game. So we won 3-1 and lifted the European Cup. Bob had worked tirelessly to get this side together. He built strong sides, and he also liked to play football fast. Very few passes out from defence into attack to score goals. He was a shrewd man, very good. And one thing about Bob is you could always guarantee you get entertainment and enjoyment out of the game. Obviously we lost in the final, and ironically that was the only thing that Bob never won, an FA Cup final. He won 20 trophies in 9 years. That's some going. And so in 1977 Kevin Keegan left to go overseas to Germany to play football for Hamburg, and Bob Paisley thought, I've got two things. With the money we're getting for Keegan, we either give it to the government or we go and search for a new player. And he told the Liverpool board, that's what he'll do. And lo and behold, he scouted round and he signed the best player at that time, Kenny Dalglish from Celtic. Now, they only paid a few £100,000 for him, not the millions that you get nowadays. He was a pinch, really. And he slotted in very, very well. He was wearing the number 7 shirt that Keegan vacated. And they kept on winning trophies. Bob, in his infinite way, was working under Shankly, reluctantly came on as head coach, but he wanted to do things his way. He wanted his trademark. And that's what he did in 9 years. It was unbelievable. It was great. And when you pick up 6 league championships, 1 UEFA Cup, 1 UEFA Super Cup, 6 Charity Shields, 3 European Cups, which hadn't been done before until recently, and been matched. But it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And of course he won 3 League Cups as well. So Bob in 1983 decided to retire. He was suffering a little bit of ill health. And lo and behold, on the next cab off the rank was Joe Fagan, who had worked under Shankly along with Bob, and then he worked under Bob. And so in my next video, I'm going to talk about the years with Joe Fagan, how we've gone from the foundation set by Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley, the glorious years that we got from him, and then Joe Fagan and his success. So tune in next time for my video on Joe Fagan. And as I say, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and please hit the like button, and please post a comment. I look forward to what you got to say. So for now, take care. Enjoy your time off away from the football season, but please keep watching because I'll be posting videos, because there's transfer news coming up very soon about Liverpool. They're busy in the market, and so once players have signed and the ink has dried, then I'll make a video about it. So for now, take care and ta-ra for now.